Now, I am very happy that Anne is here, like, beyond excited, but at the same time, she came at a pretty awkward time, because I already have a video uploading on the day I'm recording this, but the day you're seeing this, that's like 3 days later. It doesn't matter. You're probably watching this way before, like, after that anyway. So, like, yeah, Anne is here. Super excited. Yeah, I'm tired. Let me see this. There she is. Oh, she looks glorious. Anne's quick thinking and fighting spirit make her a true hero in any world. When you've got your friend by your side, anything is possible. Oh, it looks glorious. Oh, this is it. The game is peaked. It doesn't get better than this. This is the best character right here. This is one of the few times where I actually read the skills and tried to memorize them, but like, there are so many skills that do so many things that it's kind of hard. Like, I still don't remember what every character does anymore. Except for the really old ones. Like, I've memorized all of Vanellope's skills, all of Hero's skills, all of Jasmine's skills, but all the newer ones, it's just kind of... I just skim through them and don't really memorize what they do. Enough of me chatting and yapping. And Boonchuy activates her Calamity power, leaping into the air and slamming down into the enemy with the highest skill power. She deals normal damage to that enemy and all nearby enemies, gaining an HP shield for each enemy hit. If Anne hits only one target, she deals an additional bonus normal damage, steals 40% of the target's basic damage, and limits them for 5 seconds. This one limit? No, okay, limit. Oh yeah, reduce skill power, okay. You know, I can't believe they actually even included her skill power. Like, with Ida and Luce, it felt very Season 1-esque, like they were trying to avoid spoilers or anything. Like, they were just... It was just the most basic skills that come. I mean, Luce is a little more advanced than Ida. Ida just feels like, oh, it's all fire powers. Not that much to do with, like, any of her future abilities. Like, nothing to do with her Owl Lady powers. But Anne? Nah, she has all of her powers. She is full on. She gets everything. Let me just look at the animation on the, I just want to look at this. Is there even a sound, though? Unfortunately not. I'm pretty sure they could have borrowed a sound. Like, I'm trying to think, which character? Like, Maleficent has some good magical sounds they could have used for her. I know that's such a ironic thing, using an evil sorceress for, like, basically what is basically goddess powers. A goddess for good, mind you. But, like, if they're using Jack's sinister laugh for, like, Mufasa and his horrible screech for just chatting and clamoring, then why not use Maleficent's magical powers? Maybe I'm not even thinking of Maleficent. Maybe I'm thinking of a completely different character. Maybe I'm just really panning out this video because this is a character I really, really like. And I'm very happy she's in the game. So, yeah, that's enough of that. Headbutt. Okay, this one's a bit of a basic skill, but you know what, whatever. Like, out of anything she could have done, they chose Headbutt. What are you, Pachycephalosaurus? Doesn't that hurt? I guess, I don't know, that doesn't matter. And Boonchuy headbutts the closest enemy, dealing normal damage, removing all hardy stacks, knocking them back, and stunning them for 8 seconds. Upon using this skill, Anne instantly activates Crushing Fist. Anne's knockback cannot be prevented by Hardy. I keep forgetting Hardy actually blocks knockbacks. Okay, anyway, anything that removes stacks of Hardy is useful in my book, because Hardy is like... It's like disables are useless when there's a team like Malin Lee just constantly giving everyone stacks of Hardy. And then, does Quasimodo do it as well? I can't remember. Crushing Fist. Okay, so after using Headbutt, she immediately punches the next enemy. And Boonchuy dashes behind the enemy with the highest skill power, punching them, dealing normal damage, reducing any remaining invincible buff duration to 20% of its current duration. Doesn't outright remove it, but just reduces the... Okay. Applying 5 stacks of weakness and cursing them for 8 seconds. See, she curses. See, that more evidence to use Maleficent's sound effects. Enemies with weakness take 10% more damage per stack and can only have a max of 5 stacks. So just max stacks of weakness. Got it. I'm just looking at the model and how well it looks. Like, it's still... You can see it's Anne, but they added just a few more extra additional textures. Just... As, like, I've been working on a few new character rigs as of lately, And I've really gotten into, like, I've really started to learn how shading works. Like, before, it was just something like an afterthought. I didn't really put too much effort into it. Didn't even, like, most of my characters don't even have shading. But now I'm like, with shading, it just amplifies the character. It just helps. And I'm just looking at Anne and seeing how she not just has, like, the shading on her hair here, but she also has a bit of, like, the shine area here. Like hair shine. Like, I just call it, like, shade and shine. But, like, maybe there's official terms for that. I'm just looking at the details on the leaves. Just the subtle shading just makes them look a lot more 3D and not just a part of the drawing. Which just... I gotta appreciate the artwork in this game a lot more. It's just a lot of things in this... I feel like when it comes to animation, there's just a lot of things that get underappreciated. Stuff like shading and lighting. That is just... It's beautiful stuff. Great. Wonderful. Love the way she turned out. And so far, I haven't heard any recycled sound effects. That being said, I haven't heard that many sound effects, period. Well, let me just take a listen. I mean, that's just a punch and aura effect. That's just, you know, you wouldn't expect many sounds from a headbutt. I guess they could have given her a yell, but considering they obviously just recycling voice clips, it doesn't matter. I just feel like that one should have some kind of additional sound effect, like a... I want to take my time and appreciate this character, because it's one I've been waiting for a very long time. Calamity Sword. And Boonchuy is permanently precise. With each basic attack, she deals additional normal damage and gains an HP shield. If Anne targets the same enemy 3 times in a row, that enemy is drained for 5 seconds. And Anne absorbs all the energy drained from the enemy affected by this skill. You already had me at permanently precise. I need more characters that can just go through dodge and evasion. Drained units lose 50 energy per second. Okay, so far, all useful skills. She's damage roll, right? Just let me check. Damage front yellow. Got it. Oops, sorry. And then this is the last one. Tennis moves. Despite the fact she does not have rackets on her fingers. And Boonchuy is immune to confusion, hex, sap, and to any energy reduction, including drain. In addition, her skills grant her 200 energy, so she's just always going to be able to use her white skill. Okay. What does confusion do again? Okay, hex. Wait, hang on. It just clicked. Immune to hex. That's... Oh, and you are quickly becoming my absolute favorite character in this game. Like, wow. Ooh. Anne is immune to disables and invincible while using Calamity power and Crushing Fist. Hang on. So immune to disables, I understand that, but immune to invincible. Does that mean you just ignore invincibility? Huh. Additionally, Crushing Fist now pierces the enemy for 8 seconds. Pierced units take 5% of their max HP as true damage. I'm also taking time to, like, figure out what each skill does, because this is a character I'm going to be using a lot. I want to make sure I understand how this character works so that I can use her in the most optimal situation, which is what I do for a lot of characters, even though most of the time I just pull in Zeus, Ariel, Baymax. Though, as long as I have those 3, we're golden. But then at the same time, maybe there's a character that's like, I just need to focus on killing them as fast as possible. So I'll need Shigo or Darkwing Duck. It depends on the situation. No, not Darkwing. Negaduck. That's the character I use. It just depends on the situation. So I want to make sure I understand this character before throwing her into battle. Anne has a permanent, that's a big number, attack speed increase and basic damage increase. Anne loses 25% attack speed and basic damage for each nearby enemy. Interesting. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but you know what? Whatever. What's this one? While immune to specific effects, this unit cannot suffer from those effects. Just still, being able to break through invincibility, so that's crazy. That is very crazy, and I'm not sure if that's a fair advantage. But you know what? Who cares? It's one of my favorite characters, so I'm going to let it happen. And so far, no discrepancies. Went through all the animations and didn't hear any odd sounds. Then again... Okay, that was a familiar sound. Let me see a basic attack again. It's just a sword swipe, right? There we go. Okay. So she has one voice clip, and it's only when she gets hurt, which is like, you're barely going to hear that. What's next? Aha! L-U and M-E. Is that Maylin Lee? I assume that's Maylin. It is! Aha! And loose. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, but let's see what the loose disc says. Anne's Calamity power stuns all enemies for 1 or more seconds if she deals damage to more than one enemy. If Anne only hits one enemy, she instead confuses that enemy for the same duration. So stun for like... Oops, sorry, no. And I assume like it goes up by 1 second each time, right? That would be the case. Confusion, what do? Confusion allows units to initiate basic attacks and skills that require an animation but interrupts them, preventing them from finishing. Skills interrupted in this way will still consume energy and go on cool. Oh, that's right. It's that super annoying skill where it's like, I don't think I've seen it in battle because battles usually end too fast for it to be applied. But like, it's the thing where like, if someone wants to use their animation, they stun themselves. It's basically they end up stun locked. I think that's the thing. That's the proper term. So that's Luce's skill, and then plus max HP, armor, and reality to the whole team. And this one, on the other hand, starts with 200 energy. That's useful, but it looks like the skill's on the other side. After using her Calamity power once, Anne will instead consume all gained energy, gaining basic damage instead up to... hang on. All gained energy? So, okay. So I guess that what that means is, if she uses this skill, then all the energy she was stealing, she'll use that instead of her own energy, which means she could potentially spam this ability. And then gaining basic damage instead, up to a total of 3,000 basic damage. She gains basic damage at a rate of 38 for every 100 energy consumed. This basic damage buff cannot be copied, stolen, or removed and lasts between waves. Huh. Hang on. Is this based on, like, this? That's a confusing one, but it does sound very useful, like you can spam this ability a lot more. However, I'm still gonna go for the loose campaign just to stand for, you know, Owl House and Amphibia. Those are two fan favorite shows right there. Like, probably carrying the modern era of Disney cartoons. There's still some good ones out there, but like these two are like the ones that everyone thinks of when they think of the modern era of Disney. That and DuckTales, but like DuckTales is technically a reboot, so yeah. What am I trying to say here? Is there anything else here? Okay, sorry. Let's get back to okay, Battle Badge, don't care. Subclasses, don't care. Oh, are we back? Do you not have... Oh, you do. There we go. Nimble, silencing attacks, stout senses, exhausting attacks, frenzied vengeance, and we're back to the Battle Badge. Okay, that's it. That's all for Anne. But this video is already way longer than any other episode, and we're not done yet, because chat sparring is unlocked. And CV Agent P, once again, throwing up a team for me to test out Anne. But of course, before we can do that, let's test her out against Perry the Platypus. You know what, we gotta see some scaling. Ooh, okay, hang on. Penny is technically taller, because Anne's neck is up to here. Her waist is there. Dang, Penny tall. Okay. Hero, what about you? You are also taller than... That doesn't look right. To me, Anne should at least be taller than Hero. That's how I always saw it. Snow White? Snow White's just unreasonably short. Okay, Elsa's like that. Scaling is kind of iffy from character... I mean, with this many characters, it's going to be hard to scale them all properly. Okay, yeah, Anne is undersized. No way she's smaller than Luce. Then again, it's maybe because her position, her legs are crouched down. But it's like... Okay, hang on. Like, okay. The waists are all up here for these characters. Neck's over there. And Anne is, like, down here. Like, are they compensating for her bushy hair? Because I feel like she should definitely be taller than these guys. Or not Elsa. Elsa's definitely taller. But, like, she definitely feels undersized here. Anyway, let's have these three go out. Anne comes in, permanently precise, boosted damage, and attack speed. No special intro? Okay. Just simple. Oh, wow. That was quick. That was very quick. Fine. Let's have her fight the team. But seriously, no special intro? Just a casual walk-in? And then immediately battle stance? Okay, sure, fine. Okay, okay, Luce is dead. But Anna's already killed someone. She's doing really well. Okay, both of the girls are dead. But then this is a maxed out Anne. And she is... Oh, there we go. There we go, that's the lose animation. And that's a good lose animation. It's not a simple, oh, I lost. Oh, I didn't realize I had okay, I should have known that, but... that's the thing. Penny was the last contest exclusive, and I still haven't maxed her out yet, because I wasn't paying attention to the contest. Now, crap, I'm gonna have to pay attention to what goes on in the contests and whatnot. Like, here's the thing, I was trying to do Penny, trying to unlock more Penny, well, I guess I did. Penny's over here, that's the thing. Okay, so it's like... With progress rewards, it's just kind of easy. You just gotta do whatever the contest demands you to do. But then with rank, you have to make sure you're doing enough to get up here. So if I rank top 10% every week, every Thursday, then I would only get 130 Ann chips. Where's Penny moving to after this? I didn't check the patch notes for that. And, yeah, that's basically it. Okay. Whoever's top rank 1, that's impossible. I can at least aim for top 5%, possibly. Possibly. It's maybe. But basically, I have to start paying attention to these contests, man. Anyway, this video was almost 20 minutes long, and I didn't even talk about the other characters that are coming very soon. We got Ember, which is another character I'm very excited about. Chernabog, which is really cool, and I also took a skim through his skills, and it seems like he's a character who, like, attaches onto, like, a character of, like, just whoever has the most health or something. And then he technically doesn't, he's not his own character. He's just boosting. He's like a support type of role. I don't know. We'll talk about Chernabog when we get to him. But for now, that's the end of the video. Super excited for Anne, and I'm sure a lot of you are. I'm sorry I had to cover this on Saturday and not the day she's coming out, but... You know, I had another video already scheduled for that day. In fact, I had already moved that video up to that date because of another video that I was going to make after that. And this video was coming after that one. And it doesn't even matter if I say this or not because, well, you're probably watching this ages after that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Probably next week. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and join the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.